Lion's Barrage. Sasuke uses Shadow of the Dancing Leaf and then strikes the opponent in midair, taking advantage of their counterattack to get in more hits and finally ending it with a powerful heel kick to the abdomen that blasts his opponent to the ground. It should be noted that every hit that Sasuke lands increases the velocity of the fall. The foe will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. Chakra, spiritual energy found in all living things. Ninja can use it to perform various special techniques. Chakra has 5 elements, and Sasuke has an affinity for the lightning element, though he can also utilize fire. Due to being the reincarnation of Indra Otsutsuki, Sasuke has a large amount of chakra, letting him utilize taxing techniques without running low. By channeling chakra into his feet, Sasuke can run on walls or across water. Great Fireball Technique. This technique is one of the most well-known and fundamental abilities of the clan. The user gathers a large amount of energy in their mouth and then forcefully breathes it out, creating a massive ball of fire. It is often used by young members to show their skills and demonstrates their natural connection to the fire element. It is also considered an important symbol representing the clan's power and unique abilities. Phoenix Sage Fire Technique. The user launches a rapid and continuous barrage of small fireballs toward the opponent. These fireballs create constant and overwhelming pressure, making it difficult for the enemy to defend. The technique is effective for dealing both direct and area damage, aiming to limit the opponent's movement and options. Dragon Fire Technique. After binding the opponent with a thin wire, the user breathes a powerful wave of flames along the wire. This directs the fire precisely, making the attack unavoidable as the flames travel along the wire and trap the enemy, leaving them defenseless. Great Dragon Fire Technique. The user shapes to large fireballs into dragon heads and launches them toward the opponent. These fireballs are extremely powerful and cause massive destruction upon impact, capable of easily breaking through buildings. The technique is used to incapacitate enemies and deal damage over a wide area. Chidori 1000 Birds. This is a powerful lightning attack where the user gathers a strong charge of electricity in their hands and runs very fast toward the target, striking with a piercing hit. The attack shocks the opponent with electricity and causes great damage. However, because the user moves so fast, they need to clearly see exactly where the target is, or they might get hurt themselves. Chidori Current. A powerful electric discharge spreads from the user's body, paralyzing anyone it touches. The affected person finds it difficult to move and becomes vulnerable to attacks. This technique is very effective for temporarily incapacitating opponents. Chidori Senbon. This technique transforms the Chidori's lightning energy into thin, needle-like projectiles that can be launched at a target from a distance. These needles allow the user to strike an opponent effectively without close combat. When they hit, the electric needles cause numbness and damage, limiting the enemy's ability to move. Chidori Sharp Spear. The Chidori's energy is shaped into an extendable blade of electricity. It has less piercing power than a normal Chidori, but can slice through objects and has a longer reach. If needed, additional spears can branch out from the original one, and the sharp spear can also be channeled through the user's sword. Chidori Katana. Sasuke can channel his Chidori through his sword, enhancing its cutting power enough for it to slice through steel, and making it so the muscles of whoever it cuts contract, paralyzing them. Chidori Dark Version. This special version is much stronger than the normal one. The user channels great power into the lightning to make the attack even more destructive. With this, a single strike is strong enough to shatter part of the moon. Kirin. This technique uses existing lightning in thunder clouds and shapes it into a dragon-shaped lightning blast. The blast is powerful enough to completely destroy a small mountain and moves at the speed of a normal lightning bolt. Shadow clone technique creates exact copies of the user. Each clone possesses an equal portion of the user's power, but can be destroyed with a single strong hit. Summoning technique. The user can call various animals to their side anytime by creating a special seal with their blood. Thanks to contracts with giant snakes and a large hawk, the user can summon these powerful creatures for assistance in battle or other situations. This technique provides the user with strategic advantages and extra support. Hidden shadow snake hands. The user swiftly ejects snakes from their sleeves to attack opponents. This technique is used to surprise enemies unexpectedly and deal effective damage. The snakes provide an advantage in both close combat and ranged attacks. Sharingan, a special ability that appears in the user's eyes. When active, it lets them see the flow of energy, allowing them to track people. It also lets the user copy movements and techniques almost perfectly, but they can't copy moves they physically can't perform. This ability sharpens the user's senses, speeds up their reactions, lets them see very small details, and helps them read their opponent's moves to predict what they'll do next. Genjutsu, Sharingan. By looking into the opponent's eyes, the user can create an illusion of their choice. This can immobilize the opponent, control their mind, or cause pain for the purpose of torture. Mangekyo Sharingan, an advanced eye ability that allows the user to perform 3 powerful techniques but slowly causes loss of vision. However, by transplanting another person's advanced eye power into their own, the user gains a permanent version of the power without the side effects. Amaterasu creates black flames that cannot be put out and are said to be as hot as the sun. These flames can burn even on water and can ignite other fires. The flames keep burning for 7 days and 7 nights until the user puts them out. Blaze Release, Kagutsuchi, a power that lets the user control black flames. With this ability, they can create swords, arrows, projectiles, and barriers to protect themselves. Susanoo is the strongest ability of an advanced eye power. It creates a humanoid being made of energy that surrounds the user, attacking enemies and protecting the user. This being moves according to the user's will. If needed, only parts of it can be summoned. For example, its rib cage can be used as a shield, or an arm can replace a missing limb. It wields a sword and bow as weapons, which can be enhanced with flames if necessary. The stronger it is, the more human-like it looks. Weaker forms appear more skeletal, while stronger ones grow skin and armor. Its most advanced form even has legs, allowing full movement. Indra's Arrow. This is the user's most powerful attack, usable only when the Susanoo is in its full body form. The technique creates a bow made of lightning, from which the user fires extremely powerful lightning arrows. Each arrow possesses great destructive power, rivaling the strongest techniques. Rinnegan. After receiving great power, the user's advanced eye ability transforms into the Rinnegan, the ultimate eye power. The eye has 6 small marks that start to fade if the user overuses its powers. When all the marks disappear, the eye's strength greatly weakens, and the user needs time to recharge. The Rinnegan lets the user use all types of energy, though they mostly use fire and lightning. Predapath. The user drains energy from opponents and absorbs energy from their attacks, weakening enemies and protecting themselves. Banshu 10. This technique allows the user to pull the target strongly toward themselves. The target finds it difficult to resist the pull and is forced to move closer. This gives the user better control over the opponent and the opportunity to launch an attack. Shibaku Tensei creates a black orb that floats upward and pulls everything around it toward itself. This can be used to form temporary small planets strong enough to hold powerful creatures, and the user can control these small planets at will. Dimension traveling. This ability allows the user to open portals that lead to other dimensions, enabling quick movement between different worlds or spaces. However, using this power too much can drain the energy of the eye, making it less effective until it recovers. Amina to Jakara allows the user to instantly swap places with themselves or others. The range of this move increases if the user swaps places with something else, but they can only swap with things within their line of sight.